Okay, so manifesting is not magical. And I'm going to explain. Okay, so recently, one of my spirits, the hidden one, if you know, you know. If you don't, he doesn't want you to know, whispered to me right before I was about to go to sleep. Duality in the quantum space affects spell work. So if you know me, you know that I spent the next 4 hours researching duality in quantum physics, and it led me to explore the wave particle duality theory as well as the theory of observation. Now, I know that might sound complicated, but stay with me. I'm going to make this as simple as I can. And in the simplest terms, the quantum space is the place where energy exists, okay? And it isn't limited just to the physical world. It crosses all fields of existence and all dimensions. So think of the quantum space as the space of every possibility, all possibilities, limitless possibilities, every outcome, every potential reality. It already exists within this space. It's all just waiting to be manifested. Now, energy broken down in the quantum space, what we call particles, it behaves like waves in the ocean. It moves and it flows naturally. And the key is understanding how to access it in order to bring that realm, that specific possibility that you're trying to achieve into. But these particles do a funny little thing like my kids do when I catch them doing something they're not supposed to do. And the moment that we observe energy particles in the quantum space, they shift. They change into something else. So the key takeaway that I want you to have about quantum physics from all of the stuff that I just said is that energy behaves differently when you pay attention to it. Now, how does that make a difference in the manifestation process? I'll tell you. Your method of manifestation, whether it's a prayer, whether it's a visualization, whether you sit down and do a full-blown ritual, no matter how you're doing this, you are now consciously observing energy in the quantum space. And what happens when you observe energy? It shifts. It changes. And this is why I have primarily structured my business and my spiritual practice on helping people get their shit together. Because who you are as a whole, not just your intention in the moment to manifest, is what is actually shifting that quantum energy. So when you begin to engage in your manifestation process and you enter into this observation stage with the quantum space, this is what we like to think that we're doing. If your subconscious mind, which directs 95% of your energy, is filled with junk, or it is not in alignment to that 5% focus that you're currently looking at. This is what energy in the quantum space sees. So now you see why it is that no matter what level I ascend to spiritually or what level anyone else I come in contact with feels that they have ascended to spiritually, I'm always going to remind you that your manifestation process shows you where you still have shifting to do yourself. It has nothing to do with your spiritual rank. It has nothing to do with your level of knowledge and understanding. It has everything to do with your energy. If your subconscious mind is filled with old patterns, fears, doubts, unhealed wounds, if your subconscious mind is standing at direct conflict with what it is that you're trying to manifest, then at worst, you're going to manifest more of the shit that you don't want, because that is what is like prominent in your energy space that's being amplified through this ritual practice. And at best, you're going to manifest friction in your life that will allow you the opportunity to stop and assess where you have personal shifting to do about allowing yourself to receive said manifestation. So this is why I just want you to get your shit together. And like, get your shit together through knowledge, because it's not about you not being good enough. It's not about any of the weird emotional things that humans like to come up with as an excuse for what's blocking their manifestations. It's really just about getting you, your energy, and your mind in alignment, so that when you observe quantum energy, it manifests what you actually desire, and not the conscious mind desires, while 95% is opposing that shit in the background. So if you're experiencing blockages to your manifestations, consider the shadow work a blessing, because you literally now have been provided with a roadmap to elevate your subconscious mind and heal your whole life at a deeper level. And that is amazing. And when the spirits whispered to me, duality in the quantum space affects your spell work, what they meant is that how you observe with your and interact with your energy and your shadows are included in that process. It directly affects how effectively you manifest. So, peace, love, chicken grease, and a little bit of nerdy science on a Friday. Love y'all.